put the stems in the flower. I was looking for a piece of cardboard but unable to find one. I'm going to try it with paper towel. We're going to put it to the water line and then just bring some stems in here. But stop at the water line. And when you come to the water line, the stems will be just off a little bit. Put some yellow into it. Then get your paper towel and take some paint off. Go back in, do your water line again. Because it's an abstract, you can leave it square, but if you want to curve it a little bit, what we're going to do is do some little more techniques in the glass vase. The last bit I showed you was putting in the stems, and then the stems at the bottom of the water line is slightly over because the glass, it distorts it a little bit. Not too much. And then what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it look like it's a see-through, but not too strong, the stems. So to achieve that, we're going to use a dry brush technique. So what you do is you can use your glove if you've got a glove on. I'm just going to try to show you. Just take as much paint off as possible until you see how light it is. It's going on. So then we're going to go from the top and we're going to, this is like a dry brush technique, and it kind of makes it look invisible. So your brush has to be really dry, just like tiny little bit of paint on it. If you don't feel like you want to do it with your hand, you can do it with a brush too, a paper towel and let's try this again. And that makes it looks like glass. And when you get glass, you'll get reflections of things. All the different colours in. I put this little magenta in because that would be reflecting onto the glass here. A little bit more blue here. I'm going to darken this side down a little bit so we can give it a feel like it's turning around. To do that, you put it darken and pull it. Maybe go a little bit darker. And then you can see the glass is turning to give it a little bit shade. But if you don't really want to do this, because this is an abstract, so you don't really need to have to do it. And take it right down. Now we're going to put a round piece in here at the bottom, like a shadow. And that's like the base. It's going to hard for me to see this angle. Let me kind of... And then come back in with the blue. And the dry brush again, make it look like glass. And when I was at school, I used to do this little window thing that you could see in all the paintings. A little bit of white here. And make a little window pane here. But you very seldom see that now. I'm going to take it right off. Piece of information from the past. Tiny bit of magenta. I'm going to touch it just slightly for the reflection. Maybe a bit more reflection here. Touch of purple. I think that's your vase. Nearly finished. One last thing. I'm going to put just tiny little highlight here. And here. And since I've got the white, I think I'll go back in and do some more highlights here of the flowers. Maybe go up the center here. Make it stand up a little bit. Or stand out, should I say. Thank you for coming to my class for the abstract flowers. I hope you've had fun. Be kind to yourself. You're just learning. Every paint you do, you will get better. So good night, goodbye, and I'm ready to sign. Thank you. Goodbye.